we're here and we're standing and we're fighting with them. Today, our first speaker, I want you to make sure you understand what he has done. He has made sure that he wrote a letter and has asked members of the United States Senate to sign this letter and to commit, to pledge to fund the government and not spend our hard-earned tax money on Obamacare. No more phony votes. It's time for real action. Let's make sure that we thank Senator Mike Lee from Utah for all he's doing.
Thank you for standing for freedom and the American way. Thank you for joining us today. You know, my fellow Americans, it's interesting. We frequently hear people in the news media talking about the president's controversial health care reform package. Controversial, that's an interesting word. The fact is that Obamacare is controversial only within the safe confines of the Washington, D.C. Beltway. Because outside the Washington, D.C. Beltway, when you get away from the political establishment ruling class here in this town, as you look across America, from living rooms to boardrooms, from kitchen tables to countertops, Obamacare is not controversial. It is universally despised. You know, bad things happen when you pass a 2,700-page bill that no one has read. Those bad things are compounded when the Supreme Court of the United States reviews that, concludes that it was unconstitutional as written, and then rewrites it not just once, but twice in order to save it. More bad things happen when the President of the United States modifies that same 2,700-page law, not once, but 2 or 3 or 4 times. He's exempted big business. He's doing everything he can to exempt his cronies. Is that fair? Is that what they promised? Should we fund the implementation of this unfair law that will make health care unaffordable for all Americans? Then let us stand together. The president's not going to follow the law. We should not fund it. Now, before I step down from this podium, I want to make one thing very clear. We have to dispel a myth that is wrong, a myth that says we can't win this battle. The truth is, when we band together as American citizens who want nothing more than to defend our freedom and our families' access to affordable health care, we can do anything, and we can stop this law from being funded. If you fund this law, you're for it. So defund it. Defund it today. Encourage your senators and your congressmen. Do not vote for any piece of spending, any funding mechanism that includes funding for additional implementation and enforcement of Obamacare. If everyone who purports to be against Obamacare agrees to do this, we can defund it. We can and we must, and together we will. May God bless the United States of America. Thank you.